Good morning, crypto maniacs. 11 days, 9 hours, and 22 minutes until the EOS .io launch. Go EOS. EOS is a software that introduces blockchain architecture designed to enable the scaling of decentralized apps. The software EOS provides accounts, authentication, databases, asynchronous communication, and the scheduling of apps across multiple CPU cores. The resulting tech is a blockchain that has the potential to scale to millions of transactions per second, eliminate user fees, and allows for quick and easy deployment of decentralized application, says the website here, EOSCountdown.com. I'll have it linked down below. It's a sexy looking website. EOS token currently trading at 1281. We know that this EOS token is simply an ERC20 token, a placeholder, an IOU for when the real blockchain launches June 1st. You need to make sure that you have registered your EOS tokens before June 1st in order to be credited the official EOS token once it launches June 1st. I have a video linked down below with the instructions how to do that through my Ether wallet, and there's plenty of other links and resources out there online explaining how to properly register your EOS tokens. There is also a way to verify if your tokens have been properly registered here on this website, EOSCountdown.com, by simply entering your Ether wallet address and clicking verify to make sure everything has been linked properly. Again, I'll have links down below that explain how to register, and you could also search online, and the easiest way to do it, in my opinion, is through the Exodus wallet. They have a one-click process to register your EOS. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for kabooming the like. Thanks for kabooming the subscribe button. If you haven't already, I need you to kaboom the like and the subscribe button right now. Become a boomer. Become a crypto maniac. Stay tuned in to the good crypto word that we spread here daily in the blockchain battlefield trenches, guys. Getting straight to it. Today, I want to talk about the top EOS Block Producer candidates. Now, EOS will be running on a delegated proof of stake system, okay? And these block producers, they replace the concept of miners as the custodians of the networks, running the underlying network layer to process all transactions. For delegated proof of stake, there is no expensive, wasteful proof of work that is paid through the inflation and new coin release such as Bitcoin and Ethereum. Instead, block producers service the community and network, implement arbitration decision when instructed, and make the hard investments to scale as required, says this post here on Reddit. I'll have it linked down below. This post over here on Steam, it does talk a little bit more about the block producer responsibilities. The technical responsibilities for EOS block producers will include creating blocks, file hosting, backing up servers, seeding the nodes. These block producers will also be responsible for the blockchain governance following the Constitution. If you didn't know, EOS will be the first blockchain with a Constitution. They will also be responsible for account freezing and misbehaving contracts, the takedown notices of files, hard and soft forks, and they will also be responsible for leadership and some possible extra services. I'll have this linked down below so you guys could read it, okay? Now, EOS.go is a community that has been basically aggregating all the stuff that's happening there for the EOS community, and they've been releasing these block producer candidate reports every week or so. I'll have this latest report linked down below, and they have a list of a bunch of people that are running for block producers. Okay, there's a bunch of candidates here. Look at this long list over here. There's over, I would say over 100 people presently. I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's been about 40 new candidates this week alone. You'll see EOS JRR, EOS India, EOS Silicon Valley, EOS Argentina, EOS Authority. There's a bunch of them. And in order to get on this list, you need to have a public presence, an ID on Steemit, tech plan, scaling, community, Telegram, a block producer roadmap, and a position on dividends. Now, these block producers, they will be receiving EOS as rewards for securing the blockchain. Now, the EOS blockchain has an inflation model, and that extra EOS that it creates, it will reward to the block producers for securing the blockchain. Okay. Now, there's some candidates that are offering kickbacks. Some people are arguing whether this is ethical or not. And apparently, to be on this list, you need to take a position on whether you're going to offer kickbacks, or basically your position on dividends. Okay, EOS.go, bp.eosgo.io is the website that has most, or if not all, the awesome block producer candidates everywhere in the world, says the website. And what I like about it also, it just shows you basically a rundown of all these block producers. And they also have a map here where you can explore them by geographical region. You can, zoom in here and see all these different block producers. There's people out there in Hawaii. You see people out here in Spain and other parts of the globe. And there's plenty of block producers here in the United States and Canada as well. I'll have this link down below, important resource in my opinion. You could also go, and I invite you to go to the forums.eosgo.io. This appears to be the most active forum for the EOS community. They discuss EOS block producers, they discuss governance, worker proposals, and basically most of the things that are going on in the EOS community in real time, basically. You could see all these new candidates that are posting here. You can go to the main EOS Go forums page, and they have all kinds of topics of discussion here: general, developers, jobs, gigs, governance, economics, philosophy, and you could check out all the block producers. I've been doing my research out here trying to find out the top block producers. There will be 21 block producers elected. Okay, once the chain launches, you could use your tokens to vote for these block producers that you feel are the appropriate entities to secure the blockchain. Okay, out of all these block producer candidates, the top 21 will be elected, and those 21 will receive block producer rewards. Now, some of the top EOS block producers that I've identified, starting with EOS DAC. This is a decentralized autonomous community that's running on top of EOS, the community-owned EOS Block Producer and DAC enabler. I'll have this link down below. They recently did an airdrop to those EOS token holders that are holding their tokens there in the Ether wallet. They already did their airdrop and basically gave one EOS DAC token to every EOS holder that was holding 100 tokens or more in their wallet. This has already occurred, and these people are running for block producer candidate. You can read their website and see a little bit more about what they have to offer. Okay, so I see them a lot. EOS DAC. EOS New York is another block producer candidate that seems to be popping up here on the interwebs as well. And this is their website, eosnewyork.io. You can go here to find out a little bit more. Another one that's been talked about frequently is EOS Canada. Okay, EOS Canada seems to be popping up on most of the discussions. It seems like other block producers also talk well about EOS Canada. And then you have Build Team. Now, Build Team is attracted to Champagne because they have developed some sexy platforms for the Steam blockchain. If you don't know, Build Team is the team behind Minnow Booster, Steam Voter, and Steam Sports, if I'm not mistaken. And now they have recently announced their candidacy for block producer for EOS. Okay, and you could read this post down below that's posted on steemit.com. Build Team. Build Team also has a token out there that you could stake on the BitShares network, and it pays rewards in the form of Steam. Another attractive passive income investment that attracts Champagne. You also have Bitfinex. Bitfinex, one of the world's largest cryptocurrency exchanges. Their plans are to build a decentralized cryptocurrency exchange on top of the EOS network, and they are also running for block producer candidate. You could check out their official post here on medium.com announcing their candidacy. Bitfinex, a large exchange. They're trying to go decentralized on top of EOS, and I am excited to see where this heads to. You also have the EOS Ant Pool. Rebuild the world together, says the website, working with the EOS community to reconstruct the internet of freedom, equality, and respect. You can find out a little bit more about Ant Pool, leading cryptocurrency mining platform. Antpool has already received lots of user support and trust through user-friendly interface, safe and stable performance, says the website. So you could check them out as well. And then you also have EOS Gen. These are the Genesis mining company that they're also running for Block Producer Canada. If you don't know, Genesis Mining, it has been one of the world's largest services for cloud mining operation. I know they've recently sold out of all their cloud mining contracts, but Genesis, they're out there in Iceland, I believe. They have these mining farms that they keep real cool out there in the cold. And it appears like Genesis as a company now, they want to be block producers, and they're running for, they're a candidate for the block producer. So that you could check out this post that they have here on their website. I have everything linked down below. Now, what I would like to see from the EOS Go community, because these guys, you know, big shout out, first of all, to the EOS Go community. Let me tip my hat over there to them, to this gentleman, Mr. Wilcox, Kev Wilcox, and the other gentleman that he does the show with, Blue Jays. I've been watching their show, and they're doing great things for the community. And, you know, shout out to them. Make sure you go check this out. But my suggestion here to the EOS Go would be to create some sort of a survey or a poll where the community could start already voting on what they believe are the best candidates, so that we can see, you know, basically like a preliminary poll, a sample poll of, you know, where the standings are before the blockchain launches. That would be cool here, maybe, you know, to do this here on the forum, have some sort of a survey so that we can see, you know, who's winning. Because right now, I don't know who are the most popular candidates. There's hundreds of them, according to this post. They're putting out these great reports, but in these reports, they're not really explaining, or they're not allowing the community to vote to see, you know, who's on top. And of course, you know, the community will vote once the blockchain launches, but it would be cool to have some sort of like a preliminary voting method or system here, so that we can see who's in the lead right now. Okay, so I would, you know, I would love to see that, or, you know, where people could just start voting right now as basically as a mock-up to see who's in the lead. So big shout out to the EOS Go community. Again, the ones that I've identified, there's hundreds of them according to this list. And again, this is in no order of importance, and I don't know everything about all the block producers. I'm still trying to find out. So the top ones that I've identified simply by being on these forums and being on the interwebs, and the names that I've heard the most frequently have been EOS DAC, EOS New York, EOS Canada, the Build Team, and Bitfinex, and Antpool. Okay, and also Genesis as well. If you know any other block producers that are causing noise out there and that they're, you know, good candidates, drop a comment down below, and it will be cool to set up some sort of a survey where the community can already start voting, you know, before the launch to see who's in the lead. Just for, you know, pure speculation out there would be nice to see. Drop a comment below. What do you think about these block producers? There's going to be 21 elected, and then there'll be several on standby, and these block producers stand to receive a lucrative amount of EOS simply by securing the network. And you can see their responsibilities here in this post on Steemit, the responsibilities of the formal block producers. This post explains a little bit more. Drop a comment below. Who's are your favorite block producer candidates? What do you expect from the EOS blockchain once it launches? Champagne is excited. I believe EOS could be a boom like no other. Although I've been telling most of the viewers, I'll be telling all the viewers on my videos to make sure you do your own research. The community is split as to whether EOS will be a success or not. Some people are talking bad about EOS, saying that it's no good and that it's not going to be successful, being that it hasn't even necessarily launched yet. So, you know, it could be a failure. In my opinion, I don't believe that. I think it's going to be a boom like no other, and I'm excited. I'm extremely excited to see where this heads. I'm ready to kaboom with the EOS community. Big shout out to all the candidates out there. Big shout out to the EOS Go community for putting all these things together. And hopefully, you know, somebody out there, or maybe the EOS Go community themselves, can put together a little survey so that we could start voting before the launch to see who is in the lead, guys. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.